What's up, guys? It's me, Alexander Jarvis, founder of 50Folds and blogging at alexanderjarvis.com, obviously where you have found this SaaS financial model. Now, in this video, I'm going to take you through the toggles where you can switch between the customizations in the sheet, which allow you to either turn on and off sheets or to use different templates that I've created to you. For example, maybe more basic or more detailed sort of versions, depending on what it is that you want. This is going to be an easy video, so no too much stress. I just want to make sure that you understand how it works. So let's go find some toggles. I think they're later on the sheet. So, right, where are we? Here, okay. First one is going to be in the staff sheet. Here you've got two options, right? You've got a simple version of the HR or the staff sheet, and you've got a detailed version. All right, simple, detailed. You can see what that looks like here. There's a lot less things to fill in, basically, than the detailed version, which is a lot more inputs, okay? So I built this because some people ask me just for simpler ways of doing things, or they just want to make it easy for them to just say, okay, look, Alex, I want to hire R&D developers. I want to hire like 5 developers now. I want to hire 10 guys here. Okay? It's a little bit more laborious to do in the detailed version. It's obviously more accurate, but if that's what you're aiming for, cool. You can use a simple version or you can use a more detailed version. But how do you switch between? You may be asking. Simple. You can either use the mouse or you can press Alt down and switch between basic and detailed. And then everything in the summary will switch between them. So let's see. Basic, well, the numbers are the same. We'll switch between them, and you see that this formula is basically linked to them, so they should switch between exactly what it is that you want. Yeah, they are switching, cool. Next sheet, so sales staff, okay? Here's an example of being able to turn a sheet on or off. So let's say you don't have sales because you do automatically onboarding everyone. So you don't want them, boom, all right? Off, on, off, on. That's simple, okay? So maybe you just want to start making some of the models simpler and you don't have to worry about the assumptions in it. Just turn everything off with the click of a button and nothing will flow through to any other sheets, okay? Because remember, like links come in through the link assumptions, links go out through the summary section. And so what I'm effectively just doing is switching these to 0, all right? Equals then 0. Next one. Same thing, and customer support sheet, you can turn it on and off if you don't have to have all these customer care people, internal engineering, etc. Easy. Expense calcs, you can turn it on and off as well. Expansion revenue here, you can turn it on and off, but there's these toggles here for switching between module-based or seat-based. Okay, so you pick the one that you want, and then, I don't know, if you're not using module-based, then you probably hide it, and you're going to be pulling up these numbers from seat-based. So you just switch them. Seat-based, 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 and you can see these numbers are pulling out from here now and not from the modules. There you go. Professional services, you can turn the sheet on or off. Pricing, you have options here, okay? Here are the toggles, okay? Monthly fee, usage fee, or monthly fee and usage. So you pick the one you want, hit enter, and it pulls it up, right? And then again, do the same thing, right? If you're using, I don't know, usage fees, right? You're going to use the second one, so you can go and hide all the ones that you don't want to see, and then you just see the usage one. So premium, we're going to hide this one, and we're going to use the middle one again. For pro, we're going to hide this, and we're going to use the middle one again, which is the usage fee, right? Make sure that this usage fee is set to on. Usage fee, usage fee, usage fee, all right? We don't do annual charges under this because you don't know how much they're going to use. It's just going to be based on a monthly basis, FYI, okay? Next, we have, all right, there's no toggles in here. So no toggles, no toggles, no toggles. Here, for marketing, there's 2 ways of doing this again, all right? So the detailed version is going to be using this detailed part with all your conversion assumptions. And it's also going to want to use the paid organic email, blog, and social channel sales, or it will try to unless you turn them on or off, okay? So paid email, blog, and social channel sales, you can turn all these on or off, okay? Off, now it goes on, all right? So if you're using the basic version, The model, I think I've set it up in such a way that it doesn't pull from these if it's set to basic, but just in case, just put these to off, right? And then they won't go into your basic, right? So if you want to use the basic one, to set it to basic, you're going to go and hide the detailed one. All right, because you don't want to see it. It's probably easiest to do this. There we go. So we're going to use a simple one. And so not very much assumptions you need to put in. We'll cover how you fill this in later in the model, but that's basically all you need to look at now is this simple approach, which is basically just forecasting trials and how much you're spending, and those cover in most of what we need. But again, we'll cover that later on. You can turn these on or off, on or off, on or off, and that's toggles. So very simple. Hopefully you understand what they do. You can turn sheets on or off, and for 3 sheets, you can decide if you want to use the more basic or the more detailed version, depending on how many details you have and the time that you want to spend into filling this out. As usual, guys, if this was useful, fantastic. Get the next video, understand how the rest of the model works. If there's something which is not really clear, you didn't quite understand, sign out in the comments and I'll be sure to get back to you. If you just like it and you want to leave me a comment just because, hey, why not? Feel free to do so. Let's not be so lonely. All right, guys, bye.